Hello, welcome back to another FS19 video. Today we're going to start something a little different. Um, so, as I go through here, you'll be able to see how I set everything up. And we're going to start a brand new game. But I thought I might go ahead and explain a little bit about what I'm doing here. And why I'm doing what I'm doing. So I'm simply making videos and putting them on YouTube to uh, kind of document my gameplay for the future if I want to go back and look at it, or if I want to. Welcome to Farming Simulator. Would you like to start a short tour guide? No, I would not. So this is not, if you get enjoyment out of watching these videos, that's amazing. None of my stuff is monetized, so I'm not trying to make money off of this or anything like that. We will talk about different mods here and there, because I am simply making this for family and friends, because I have people interested in what I'm doing that's in my life every day. This is not for me to be a professional YouTuber or professional gamer. If you enjoy my videos, then I am glad you enjoy the videos. But with that being said, I'm simply just cataloging what I'm doing here. So my gamer tag, because I've made videos in the past and done the YouTube thing and done the try to do the professional gaming thing, and my gamer tag is Mr. Hiccup. Simply going by Hiccup at this time. So with all that out of the way and the good stuff, I have been told that I talk painfully slow. If you're looking for some high action, this is probably not the right channel. I'm pretty laid back. I'm going to take my time. I'm going to have fun with this and see how it goes. Like I said, this is so family and friends can see what I'm doing, because there has been some interest in the way I do things on this game. So, as you can see, I chose the very first map that popped up, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through all the maps that I have downloaded, because I have not yet played all the maps I have downloaded, and I have not done a complete playthrough on all the maps I have downloaded. So yeah, that's where we're at. That's kind of what I want to do. I want to, just play each map till I feel like I've accomplished what I want to accomplish. Traffic off, automatic engine start off, default. I don't want the helpers buying anything. We're going to try to play through pretty quick, so I'm going to put that as fast, plant withering off, crop destruction on, lime off, weeds off, periodic plowing, that's fine. Do we want to play with the lime turned on? I don't think we will this series. Let's just see how this goes, and then we may change some things later on. But I am planning on using a lot of workers. This is so far just base game, what you start out with. You know what? Yeah, we want the... Do we want the straw swap? We do not want the straw swap right this time, because I don't have anything to collect it with. So, we'll just let that go. We've got our cultivator going up here. So, Case Pro 7210. 1,000 kilogram weight. And the Polymag cultivator. So I do plan on doing quite a bit of stuff, probably from inside the cab. That's the way I like to play. It makes it seem a little bit more realistic. Sometimes I do play... Whoa, we don't want wheat. We want soybeans. Let's do that. Okay, so we have those set off. I do have one more tractor. I do like this tractor, although this is not the best choice for shuttling. This is the slowest tractor we have. So there is that. So let's just check here real quick and see what crops. Okay, so we got 10,000 almost of each crop. That's pretty amazing. Alright, well, let's see, what do we have in our garage? We know we have these tractors, our combine, trailer. Looks like pretty much everything's in use. I'm going to keep the decorative stuff just to make it look like a farm. But yeah. So while we got all this going, to get a jump start on things, what I will do is I'll look and see if we have any contracts available. We have harvesting available, and we will borrow those items. The least items are waiting for you at the shop. Cool. So that's field 7, and it's going to the ranch. So where is field 7? There's field 7, there's the ranch, and the shop is just down here, so not too bad of a drive. So we should make some money off of this as well. So let's get this guy up here and get him started. I don't typically drive the combines in first person. Cab view. I feel like they're just kind of bulky. Like this is not too bad. We'll go ahead and drive like this time. But when you have the header on, you can't see the entire header, and I can't tell how much of the crop I'm getting and how much I'm missing. So normally when I'm harvesting a field, I'll be zoomed out like this so I can actually see. That's just how I prefer to do things. I know it's not that realistic, but you know, some things are more creature comfort and ease of doing things over realism, I guess. So the most realistic series that I've ever seen is Daggerwin's Survival Roleplay. It's an excellent series. I'm not affiliated with him by no means, but if you are looking for a very realistic series, go check out his Survival Roleplay. It is amazing. Me and my family are big fans of it. We watch it. I do have a couple of my buddies that I've gotten hooked on it, and they're watching it as well. So it's been a big hit with everybody that I've introduced to it. So we are approaching field 7 here. So let's go ahead and knock out the headlands off of field 7, and that way we make sure our worker... I haven't had any problems with workers on this map. There's a couple of maps that I do have problems out of the workers. This is not one of them. Like when the game first come out, the workers would like drive off the cliffs and do funny stuff. But they fixed that, and I haven't had any problems with it since. So, and we got lucky, and it's a soybean harvest. So check that out. So I feel like most people are probably familiar with the game. For those of you that are not familiar with the game, soybeans is probably the cash crop. I'd say soybeans, canola, sunflowers, and then corn. But soybeans and canola are the easiest things to get into. However, neither one of those things create a swath for your straw. But when doing contracts, you can't harvest the straw unless you install the mod. There is a mod out there that will let you harvest the straw off of the missions like this. I do not have that mod. I don't really care. I can get enough straw without it. I find that I tend to have too many mods downloaded at a time anyways. So, but yeah, this is how I'm getting my head start. I was going to do a mission. Soybeans is the best because once 90% of the job done is completion. Which means there's a little bit of crop left over if you harvest the entire field. So not only do you get the mission money, but you'll get the crop money as well. So in this series, what we're going to do is try not to do any field flipping. Because on my other Let's Plays, when I'm just messing around, I do flip fields to try to get money and make it through even faster. But I do intend to play these series pretty close to the correct way they were meant to be played. This is a huge field. I did not realize it was going to be this big. I don't even think we're halfway around yet. I think this corner up here will be about halfway. I don't see any problem, so once we do one headland, I'll probably turn the worker loose and let him start going back and forth across the field. And then I'll go get the truck and get it up here. And I'm sure that our workers will be getting close to being at completion at that point. So I think we do have another field that we were not working in yet, and I don't know what kind of state that is in, so we'll have to check on that as well. So on with the very slow harvesting. So I don't do time lapse or anything like that. There will be some points in this series where I do cutaways. Once again, not trying to be a professional FS19 gamer. So if you think I'm cheating and you want to call me out because you think I'm cheating, I don't care. Just honestly, I'm doing this for my enjoyment and to catalog my videos. I have no reason to cheat. So if you think that I am, that's on you. But yeah, I will not be doing time lapses. I would do cuts. But there's nothing really shady you can do with FS19, but I have seen several YouTubers that get accused of cheating all the time, so I don't know what that's all about. I mean, who cares? It's a farming game. But, you know, there are those people out there, I guess. Man, I wish I owned this field. This would be great to get all the profit of the soybean off of this field. This would pay for some stuff. We'll get there, though. Eventually, we'll get into some of the bigger fields. I like turning number 8 there into a cotton field. Just turning the cotton harvesters loose in it. They're low maintenance. Once you set the cotton harvesters off, they go till they finish a field. You don't have to worry about them. You just let them roll with it. And then you go pick the bells up at the very end. Very low maintenance. Make a decent chunk of money off of it. It's one of my favorite things. So glad they added it to FS19. I'm so looking forward to the new crops that's coming out as well. I do have a couple of maps that will come in later series that has additional crops in it. But like I said, I'm going to take it just step by step. We're going to work our way through the maps that I have downloaded because there's tons of maps out there. There's no way I don't think I could ever play them all. But we're going to see how far we could get in this series. Some maps like this one are going to be played by several people and be played a lot before. That's fine. We're going to do our thing on it. So there's other maps that you may not have ever seen before. we're going to play those as well. So, like I said, especially with this being like one of the starter maps, this and then this is uh, Ravenport, right? Then I think Felsburn is the next map on there. So we'll probably move through those two maps fairly quickly. Once we buy up some fields, save up some money, you know, probably get some animals going on them, and then move on. Also, transitioning from this map to Felsburn, I will also, I don't like the way this is running. We're going to set our worker off and just see which way they go. Yeah, that's what I figured. Well, that's fine. It'll all get done. So what we'll do is we're more likely to take our money and our animals to the next map. We'll probably start off with small equipment, and then that way we can buy the fields and equipment back up, and then we can call it good on that map, and then we'll start over on a map that's not a usual map. But we're kind of starting from scratch here, so we'll actually probably be on this map a little quicker than we'll be on Felsburn, just because we are starting as like a brand new game. So yeah, it won't be too bad though. Let's go check out the state of this other field while that's happening. So I do have the player speed increase mod on here, so we can get around a little quicker. This one owned by me, fertilized. It doesn't have a crop in it, so I'm guessing this is cultivated and ready for a crop to be put in. Now, the one thing I have noticed already that we do not have, that we'll need to get almost immediately, is, let's go ahead and just excuse me, we'll move over to our other field over here. Let's go ahead and do some canola over here, and I think we'll do oat down in the next field here, and then probably some more soybean over in the big field behind the house, field 19. So 26 is going to have soybean in it, 25 just here is going to have canola, 24 is going to have oat, and 19 is going to have more soybean. Oh, that's rough. Alright, let's get back up here, get a good start. Get this field knocked out. Alright, and we have a full grain tank. So, let's get everything's out of the field here, right? Okay, let's get in the combine here. Get that turned off. Okay, there's only so far up that hill you're going to be able to go. So, do a little teleporting here. The semi-trucks I definitely do not tend to drive in first person or cab view. But you know what? Let's just give it a whirl. I will probably crash it. But that's okay. If I crash it, I crash it. Not a big deal. Traffic's turned off so I can hog up the road a little more. Sometimes I play with traffic on. It's kind of hard to tell where you're out on the road. So I feel like I'm off the road on that side. Maybe not. I'm on the yellow line over here now though, so it's hard to tell. Hey, I managed not to crash it so far. So, let's get up here and get our... Well, I'll definitely have to go into third person to get this guy unloaded. And the great thing about it being a mission is it doesn't matter if crop destruction's on or not. You're not going to be able to destroy it. So we're going to let this guy fill up. We're going to get him out of the way. Let our harvester continue. Looks like he's going to do the biggest majority of the field first, which is okay by me. We'll just simply come back, and this is probably going to be the little bit that we make money off of anyways, so it's fun. So, looks like we're probably going to have more than one load with this truck. So, okay. Let's get our harvester put up. Yeah, so you just can't see anything. You're pretty blind. So we'll just put our harvester up over here. Just in the shed like this. And engine off. Okay. Now, let's check which direction do we need to go on this silo. Let's see what prices are on wheat. Actually, the ranch is offering a decent price on wheat right now, so I think we'll fill our trailer up and we'll go ahead and take a load of wheat off. Be our first little chunk of money here. And we have a full load. Off to the ranch we go. So, like I said, not the best tractor for shuttling. 15 mile an hour max. Might take a minute. So, what I'm going to do is, this is going to be one of the jump scenes. We'll see you when we get there. Okay. What was that? So, I don't... Apparently my key bindings are messed up because when I try to do my jump screen like I've always done before, why it's doing that. Okay. So I don't know what's going on with that, but we're here. I don't know if y'all can see all those numbers coming across the screen or not. I'm going to have to change some key bindings apparently. Because it's giving me information on the game. Took a while to get here. So we'll go ahead and sell this. A JCB fast track would be so handy right now. But we're going to make do with this tractor for a little bit. This is probably going to be one of the first tractors we replace. I really love the way this tractor looks. I love the way this tractor sounds. I love everything about this tractor except for the fact $9,560 on that. I mean, it's a neat looking little tractor. I like it so much. I just wished it was about 10 mile an hour faster. Yeah. So let's just I'll take that back later. Let's just check on how everything else is doing right now. So this guy's about to finish up, which means that guy up there is probably about to finish up as well, which means I think we're done with the cultivator. He's gonna make one more round, but I think we're about done with the cultivator for a little bit. Yeah, it's just a little bit on the edge here. We'll let him get that real quick. Um, this guy's about finished up with canola, so we need to move to our oats in field 24. And while we're at it, let's pick us out a spot over here. Right here looks amazing. So if I hit left shift, left alt, it brings up this circle. And what that is this is a shop deliveries mod. So I can have my deliveries straight to here instead of having to go to the shop and get them. So now, if I was to hit S, I can confirm that I do want it here. And that little click confirmed it. So now what we can do is we can go in here and we need something to fertilize our field with. We have 107,000. We started with 100, so we already made $7,945, even with hiring the workers. Great start for day one. Let's see, what's the working width? That's a 12 meter working width. That's an 18 meter working width. We have the money. We might as well go with the bigger one. I suppose we could go with this. That's a 24 meter working width. That could be money spent towards going to something else, though. That's an 18. That's a fraction of the price. I think this is going to be the better buy. It'll definitely let us progress a little further because we also need to buy some fertilizer. Okay. So, let's go over here because, like I said, this... let's get this guy started on some oats down here first. That way we can get that done. Oat. Looks like we're doing fairly well on seeds so far. They were kind enough to start us out with a full... Looks like they missed just a bit there. Oh, well, that's fine. Started us out with a full seeder, so that was awesome of them. So overweight, fold, cultivate. Let's go ahead and put that back there. We're up, so let's just go put our cultivator up, and then we'll attach the fertilizer spreader to the back of this tractor. And we'll get our fields fertilized while we're still in this early state, which may still only give them 50% fertilization. After I get them set off, we'll check and see. We also need to hop over to our other combine and get him situated. So let's go ahead and get this filled up. Okay, that didn't take much, so we'll start right down here. We've got about an 18 meter working width. So we're good. Yeah, so that's only going to give us 50% fertilization, but it's better than 0. So, we'll have to maybe alternate them with some oilseed radish or something. The oil, what is it called? I don't even remember now. Okay, we have a full grain tank, so let's go take care of that. We made it a little further on this field than what I thought we would before he filled up. So this should put us about 50% then in this truck. Alright, I managed to crash it in this view. Amazing. I would say, yeah, I think we're going to be able to fit this whole field in this truck. So that's outstanding. So he's done with this field already. So we're going to go ahead and get you to fertilize this field for us. Alright, you go for it. There you go. Take off. Okay. So this guy, I think, is about halfway done with this field, a little over half. And he's decided to climb the mountain again. Okay, so we're going along pretty good. Let's go ahead and take a ride. Everything's looking good right now. So let's go ahead and try to do this cutscene again. Didn't work again. Okay, yeah, I'll have to get my key bindings situated to get that to work properly. In the meantime, I guess y'all are just along for the ride. So okay, sorry about that. I'm really interested in seeing if all that garbage is showing up on the video or not when I do that. If it is, I apologize for it. It is what it is. Like I said, I'm going to change some key bindings. But I try to, when I start recording to when I'm completely finished recording, is one episode. That really minimizes how much I have to edit, because with the recording software that I have, if I can just do a straight recording, then I don't have to use any other software, because the way it works, it only upload that one video. I can't tie multiple videos in together. So if I'm going to do that, I have another software program where I have to upload everything to that software program first, tie it all in together, finish up the editing, and then upload it. So it takes an extra step and twice to 3 times as long to upload a video if I stop recording. So I have a start and stop record button on this program, and I have a pause recording. And so when I get ready to do my jump scenes, what I'm actually doing is hitting the pause button, can't talk, the pause button, which doesn't stop the recording completely. So in the finished product, it's all one continuous recording. The software automatically does that for me, to where if I hit the stop recording button, then I have 2 different recordings that have to be tied together. Clear as mud? Probably. But anyways, that's why we're going through all that, and all that stuff popped up. So the pause recording button may have to be changed, or I'm going to have to figure out what is causing that stuff to pop up, because it's never done that before. And this is not, I've used this program since the very first of my YouTube recordings that had all the watermarks on the screen. I'm still using the FBX that I was using back then. I just have the lifetime paid version of it instead of having those watermarks on here. So we finally made it back, and we'll see. This is one of the trailers I actually like. So let's just back this up in here. And we'll park this trailer next to it. Because the only thing that we really have left at this point is... Okay. So next thing we're going to be putting in is I just unloaded it. Wrong button. See, this is the stuff that most YouTubers edit out when they're trying to make a professional video. I don't care. I make mistakes. It happens. We're going to roll with it. Like I said, this is basically for me to catalog my gameplay so I can refer back to it later. I hope you enjoy. If you're watching, I hope you really do enjoy the videos. They're there for my enjoyment, my friends' enjoyment, my family's enjoyment. So if you're enjoying the videos, I am glad. I hope you continue to enjoy. Enjoy the many mistakes that will be made. And let's get you started. Okay, so this guy's going to knock this field out really quick, and that other field's the biggest field that we have, so that'll take a minute. So this tractor's going to be stopped for a while. This guy's going to be going for a while. So we'll just watch some amazing fertilizer spreading going on here. So I really thought when this started that those birds would eat up your seed and make holes in your crops. Kind of like the season's failed germination spots. So I thought there was going to be like scarecrows or something like that we was going to have to put down. But now I realize the birds are just birds. They're there for decoration. They're kind of cool. Okay, so we're done with that. So, let's see. What's going to be the next job for my tractors? Can I swap? Because I would almost rather have this tractor here. Let's just look at the difference. And so that's 150 horsepower, and that's a 170. That requires 100. So I don't have anything that has that much of a requirement in horsepower. So since this tractor will do 26 miles an hour and that one will do 15, I think what we will do is swap jobs. And I will put one of these tractors on shuttle duty. That way we can get there a little faster. So he has a 80% full grain tank, so we're going to go ahead and try to get him emptied out. He is headed the right way as well, so this is perfect. Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. Okay. Start getting you emptied out here. Perfect timing. So we'll get this guy unloaded and we'll check back on our other field. Like I said, we're going to use the Fiat tractor. I think that's how you pronounce it. Fiat? I don't know. But anyways, we're going to get the fertilizer spreader attached to it to fertilize that field. I believe it was 19. The big field behind the house. That away. Yeah. Hey, this guy's got a little bit, but let's go ahead and get this tractor ready. So we'll have him do the grunt work here around the farm. That's going to be a better spot for him than on the road at 15 mile an hour. Because like I said, I really do like this tractor. I like this tractor a lot. Let's go ahead and just go refill while we got a minute. I don't know what it is about it. It's just a cool looking little tractor. It's a tough looking little tractor. So, don't want to get rid of it quite yet. I would like to use it for a while. Okay, we got that filled back up. We'll get him back over here to the field and get ready to do some fertilizing. Of course, I'll wait till that other tractor's done because we would definitely catch it if we don't. And just around the corner. We're going to park in the shade. Stay cool. I mean, it's an amazing looking little tractor. Really, really like it. Look at, I mean, all the detail. Look how tough it looks. I love it. This actually reminds me of the old tractors we used when I was a kid on the farm. But now we use Massey Ferguson, Case, and Ford. And I think that this reminds me of the Ford. I'm not 100% positive, but I think they're now the same company. The Fiat and the Ford. New Holland and all that. I think it's all the same. Not 100% positive on that, but just trying to remember how. Yeah, that's it. Nope, still on. Okay. How do I turn that off? I do not recall. I think it's this button. Or maybe it's this button. Or maybe it's this button. It's definitely not that button. Put that button back in. There we go. Finally found it. Okay. So, have no clue what it is on computer, but I am playing with a PS4 controller, and it is R1 and up on the directional pad. I don't see any beacons on any of the other tractors we were using. So, I finally got that situation handled. Most of the time when they finish the job, they cut them off. I don't know why this one didn't. Anyways. We need to get us a dog as well. I haven't had a dog on this game in a while. Matter of fact, I think the last time I had a dog was on this map. Do these open? I can't remember. They do not. Okay. Didn't there used to be a shop around here? Eh, maybe not. Maybe I had one placed. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Anyways. Come on, guys. Let's kick this into overdrive, get this job done. So we're almost done with this side of the field. Then we just got to hop over there and finish that little bit up. And we'll be completely done with our contract here. Which is amazing. How much are we getting for this contract again? Ooh. So it'll be 12,000 minus the cost of the equipment. So we'll probably end up with about 8,000 out of this, which is not bad. Plus we'll also get the soybeans, which I'm guessing will be probably another few thousand. We're looking at making probably 15 to 20,000 off this job. So not a bad start to our first day. Alright. So this guy's almost done as well. This has always been a nice little old map. I played on it for quite a while when this game first came out, actually. I actually liked this one better than I did the other map that come with it. I don't know why. It just had a more that just country home feel to me, I reckon. Yeah. I suppose that's what it is. I don't know. The other one just... Which, I mean, this is an American map. So, I suppose the game maker's done a great job. Because this one feels homey to me. The other one does not. The other one, I believe, is supposed to be like a UK map. So... That would totally make sense. Totally make sense. So we got quite a bit of little grasslands around our fields here. That could potentially be put to use. But I don't know if I have a tractor that could do it or not. My only concern would be this. Well, that's only 70 horsepower. That only takes 110. We could get, well, we may be able to get that. It would be more expensive to buy these things separately, but I was also thinking about just leasing it. Because if we go over here to mowers, yeah, 16,000 is not bad there. I thought I downloaded another one, but I don't see it. So there is that, but 16 is not bad. And then we have that windrower, or we could lease one. We do have this old one for just 2,000 that would do for this little piece of land here. And yeah, I mean, I think we could make some money off some silage bales. Let's look at the BGA here. Because this is the BGA. Pretty sure we have to buy the BGA to be able to use it. Is that correct? Don't remember. We could try it and see, but if not, then I think we can just sell silage at the barn, and that's a good price. So where's the barn? I think it's pretty close, isn't it? Yeah, barn's pretty close. So that would make total sense to do that. That'll get us a little chunk of money as well. Alright, look at you, guy. You go. So I believe, since it's gonna work out about right, that we're gonna get all of our fields done and get this contract done all about the same time. Once we get all that done and get everything settled, I believe that's where we're going to call the episode for today. And that'll be our beginning video on this map. Ravenport, I believe. Pretty sure I clicked through it. I didn't even really look. I'm pretty sure it's what this map was called. Ravenport. Felsburn sounds like a UK name for a map. Ravenport sounds like an American name. So I do believe that is right. I do believe this is Ravenport. It's Ravenport to Felsburn. Pretty sure it's Ravenport. So, yeah. That'll have our starting video for Ravenport. And get us kicked off on our series here. I think probably next episode we'll be looking at maybe buying a couple pieces of equipment, but probably most definitely leasing some to get the silage started. And then that way we'll be making money off of our fields, and we'll be making some money off of our silage. So let's get this guy set off going down through here. Looks like our other worker is done. How's the truck doing? We're 92%, so probably not going to be able to get it all gone in one load. So let's just get you set off in this field. This won't take but just a second. Okay. And we'll get this put up until we're ready to do our fields again. So let's go over here next to our cultivator. And yeah, just a couple swipes and that guy's done. I'm gonna go ahead and try to fill this truck up, because then we got to make it all the way over to the ranch with a load, and then I'm positive that whatever's left will all be ours to sell, which we will go ahead and sell this episode. But what are you doing, big guy? Turn around, head back down the row. We will look up to see what the best price is, though, before just heading off, because the ranch may not have the best price anymore. It may not have the best price to start with. I don't know. Are we going to fit this whole field into this truck? It's going to be close. It's going to be extremely close. Kind of hope we do. That way I don't have to make more in one trip. But at the same time, the more we get out of this field, the more we can stand to make money off of. So yeah, I think we're going to just fall short of being able to fit this whole field into this truck. Get up here out of the way. That bank looked... It was worse than what it looked. Wow. Okay. So, there might be a little bit left after we make this pass. I think we're gonna get it all in this load. I don't think we're going to have to make 2 trips. $98. Yeah, so close. But at least we do have all of our fields planted. They're all only 50% fertilized, but that's okay. Yeah, we're definitely getting all of this field into this truck. That's amazing. That right there is almost not even worth messing with, but I'll let him work at an hour getting situated so he can get that little bitty piece of crop. Oh, really, guy? Really? Workers are so smart. Okay, just turn into it and go. Alright. And... done. Okay. So let's get this over. I think this is going to be the best way to go this way. Get this over to the ranch. See how much money we're going to make off this. Collect our income off of our... Sure. Contract. Got our income off of our contract plus whatever we make off of the extra soybean we're about to sell. Oh my goodness, my brain is just not... Remember that painfully slow that I was talking about? That just happened. It was painful. No, I'll get around to it eventually. So yeah, we're going to get the contract money, plus there should be some extra soybean that will get sold out of this trip that we'll make money off of as well. And this truck is actually struggling, it seems like, with this load. We're not running as fast as normal, and it's kind of shaky. I don't know if you can tell, but it's kind of... when I turn, it's leaning and acting like it wants to get kind of squirrely on me. I've got it full throttle, 24 mile an hour going up this hill. We're going to get pretty slow before we make it to the top, to the ranch up here. Need a Peterbilt. Put some of that muscle behind this load, get on up here. Oh, yeah, she's not liking this hill at all. Got down to 11. Alright, let's see how much money we make here. Of course, the first little bit is going to be to fulfill our contract, which should be fulfilling pretty soon. Oh, wow. Wow. 47,000 off the extra? That was a big field. Oh my, that's not even counting. We're making 10,000 off of our original contract. 159,000. a 50%, almost 60% gain in today's video. That's amazing. I honestly didn't expect to get quite that much off of that one field. I'll just be honest with you. I did not expect us to get quite that much. So, anyways, that's today's video. Like I said, I hope you enjoy. If you're watching, to my friends and family, love y'all. Hope you have a good day, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.